Hey, what is up, my critical crew? Hello, and welcome to Death and Taxes. So, you might be wondering why we're not doing Ori today. So basically, Ori and the Will of the Wisp and Ori and the Blind Forest, they're like 40-hour games. Whereas this series is supposed to kind of highlight indie games, so like it was mostly supposed to be one-shots, and plus it's hard to like batch up a recording right now. Oh hey, I still have my... This is a game I've been wanting to play for a while, and Ori's gonna take me a bit. That might be better, something more I should finish on stream, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. But I haven't uninstalled it, so it's still in the hard drive, which means it'll probably get played again. But right now we're going to play Death and Taxes, so we're going to go ahead and check, make sure everything is working. New game. So what are we doing? What? Oh. Fate, Keeper of World Order. Okay, so that's Fate. What? What? I'm confused as to what's happening. Market. He goes to the market, he waits in line. Excuse me, sir? Excuse me, sir? Why, what are we at? Oh! And he murdered the guy, I guess. The fuck? Like, damn, dude. Oh, now I'm casting magic, alright. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. I kinda like this one the best. Jesus. I kinda like this one, because it's like you're a ghost skeleton, you're not even a real skeleton. I kind of like that. Begin the bureaucratic afterlife.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken.
Good.
What a momentous day. I am
what's up with this
honored
cat?
to welcome you into our world. Spawn. Hang on.
Okay.
Spawn number 6, 5.
Okay.
I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order. Another ironic one. Great. No, you may call yourself the Grim Reaper, as that is what you are.
Okay.
Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4. The Sun County wine region. I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy
boss.
the world, yes?
You gonna pay me?
Most certainly. The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy.
Okay.
Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
Okay, so I have to be careful who I mark.
Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total even if the primary task is executed correctly.
To fix my ass pillow for my chair. Or just take it off, honestly. I might just remove it.
March towards the great dying.
Looks just
They
like Papers,
always
Please.
teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos. We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
Yes!
Yes, you were. Literally. One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed. 1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
Reaper. Okay. A letter. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I am granting you time to settle in, so no difficult rules and requests as of today. Code over the day, 1 minutes a day. Send me the files by fax after you have made your decision. Good luck on your first day. Okay. Tane Reed. Age 37, aqua farmer. Like a moisture farmer? Tane farms aquatic plants, mostly various species of microalgae. They have never really been all that interested. Prefer to keep this to. So what is he dying for? 46 economic consultant. Anderson has saved countless. This is going bang over yet. The only business they can't seem to save at all, for some unfathomable reason, is their spouse's duties. There all the time. Sounds like fate's out to get him. No, what? Oh. I wonder if I'm making a difference, he says. Okay, now what? So there'll probably be stuff inside there at some point. The Grim Office, huh?
What ho, customer!
What the fuck?
Welcome to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium.
Okay.
As ye may guess, I am Mortimer. The Mortimer. The one you may have heard of. The famous, nay, infamous Quartermaster.
Okay.
Aye, 'tis me.
I'll throw him a
terror
bone.
of the waves. I may have grown most humble with age.
Burn, burn!
The tales of my thunderous exploits will live forever. Aye, the Emporium brims with browse at your will.
I don't have any money. So we just gonna leave. There we go, God. Had to figure that out.
Oh, the new death spawn. Welcome. How was your first day? Good, good. I understand it may take time to get acclimated. Everyone goes through that phase. Remember, lives are on the line. I see exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice? Indeed, I am glad you are paying attention.
Yeah.
In the future, I may require you to make more
I'll be the best
difficult
Grim Reaper.
choices. Such is the unfortunate indisputable,
The best Grim Reaper.
incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Questions?
Nope.
Keep your eye on the let. A new day awaits. Off you go now.
Alright, let's see what this game's got for me now. Ooh, and he paid me, hell yeah. What do we got? One human has to die. I hope you found your combination. What do we got? Dying out due to pollution, mental breakdown. Interesting, okay. You want a tiny thing fused to another tiny thing used an ally. You come to Jan's equipment. Jan is the best of all. Solderer? Okay, what the fuck? Seamus lost their parents at age 3 and was raised by an odd foster family in an isolated village. These days, they are on mission to find a legendary skull of death. An artifact supposedly gives one power to live forever. I mean, that's pretty doubtful if you have... Rafika al-Kiri. I'm probably a bad person. So much into renewable energy, it has been trying to figure out new experimental ways of making power generation more efficient. They also love flying kites and playing with their dog. You can live. You like doggos, you can live. And Jan Weber. Hey, you want a tiny thing fused with another tiny thing using an alloy of tin and lead? You come to Jan. Well, Jan's not bothering anybody. There we go.
Grim, how was the second day on the job? Good.
Good.
So, did you follow the rules properly? Everything looks in order, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I did the right job.
And it is my job to tell these things.
Yeah.
Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
Can I get a vacation? Yeah.
Great indeed. We could use more spawns with your attitude. Rest well.
I'm just an IRS employee. It's kind of great.
See you soon.
Aww, he's sleeping. Sleepy kitty. Can I buy anything?
Jolly Roger! Again ye honor me, tiny abode, with your visit.
There's like stylish modern glasses like Grandpa's supposed to wear and make me look wicked smart. Way smarter than the boss, you know. Ooh, he might not like that though.
We don't really plunder educational organizations, eh? Ye can't rob the ideas hiding inside the brain. Well, usually. So where did I get these fancy scholarly glasses, ye ask?
They were mine!
Once. They belonged to a royal merchant, whose caravan I held at gunpoint. So he made me an offer I couldn't refuse. 'Tis be a powerful artifact, turning one into a formidable business powerhouse. How'd ye think I got a hold of this shop?
Interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna go up to the changing room now. Ooh. Where is it? Really need to buy a mirror. Alright, what do we have today? A new day dawns. You watch another show by now, but just in case there's in the civil world, no special request today. Try to follow the rules and choose the roads. 2 humans have to die. Keep up the good work, fate. Unique development and wind turbine design found. Okay. Search for the legendary skull takes tragic turn. Archaeologist seemingly assassinated. Local new technician introduces new exciting smuggling techniques that may change the idea of the world. Yes! Good to know, okay. Hunter Columba. Columba is a distinguished war veteran, these days working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot. They're happily married and have 5 children. As a hobby, Columba is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. Interesting, okay. Politician Leo Borjatskij. Leo has been in politics for 40 years, and in that time, they worked hard on relaxing the government's meddling in the real estate market. Although nobody has found proper proof, there have been rumors that Leo has taken bribes from a number of realtor agencies. Interesting. Goodbye, Leo. Anyway. Sarah Yoren Gray. Sarah is the leader of the Sun Cult. They're also the treasurer... okay. They're also the treasurer and editor of the newsletter. They're also the only member of the Sun Cult thus far. Most of what they do is praising the sun whenever oh, you get to live. Alora is a professional singer who joined the church choir at their local town. They offer their singing skills to the church to be more devout and partly to have access to the church wine cellar. He can live. I think that's... oh, I missed one. S.E. Kovalini... I'm not even. Project Advisor. S.E. is a professional project advisor, also known as a consultant. They get paid inordinate amounts of money for consultations, which are vague events where they tell companies to do things. When not working, they love tea, cross-stitching, and smashing the patriarchy. Not because of that last line, but, because of just that one line, which are these vague events where they tell companies to do things. Fuck you. This game is wicked fun.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. You have to read the daily rules and choose between the files at hand. Really, it should not be that complicated. Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today. I see. You have marked more deaths than was required. I do hope this will not become like a...
he deserved it.
Where I have to keep reiterating that you have made mistakes and that you should follow the rules
first mistake.
to the letter. Because I really do not feel like doing it every day.
You've only done it once!
Alas, if that is what it takes, there really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
That bastard. Oh, he didn't give me my bonus because I killed too many. Okay. Bet you I have to buy the mirror from Mortimer. Humans have to die. Any older humans have to die. Okay. What's my point? Guys, should a skillful effort to pilot. Local politician died after being struck by a car. Police have not ruled out the deliberate hit. Companies in mourning. Incredible consultant so close to figuring out a completely new consultancy level that their head exploded. The sun seems awfully pleased with all the praise it seems to be getting as of late. Good. Adrius is traumatized veteran with the mercy. They are very good with animals and are a staunch vegetarian, even while being in the rough. Sometimes one just has seen suffering and death. It says I have to. Alejandro Mills. Despite their old age, Alessandro retired from working as a Niagara salesman only a few years ago due to the lack of stamina for this very high-energy role. They are finally able to enjoy life after decades of hard work, attempting to fulfill their dream of opening an erotic art gallery. You're dead. Emiko. Emiko worked hard their whole life, but when retirement knocked, they switched to full fun and games mode. These days, they spend some time taking care of their garden, but most of their time playing team-based online multiplayer shooters. Grim, I'm watching you. You should mark this profile to live. Fate. Should I? It says any older human's fate. Melina is stuck right in the middle of a taxi mafia turf war. They've had their tires slashed, their car chained to a traffic sign post, the front window painted, and the interior of their car filled with foam. They're not considering joining an app-based rideshare service. Florence Ulua. Florence is one of the central organizers behind canvassing for the re-election of popular politician Baron Sander. When not engaged in political campaigning, Florence enjoys long bike rides, attending to their small garden. Yeah. Then there was this guy. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Alright, let's go see what Fate has to say about that. I did what it said.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick. All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work. Although you made an error with my test note, so I do not fully understand what you are planning to do with these small and trivial acts of rebellion.
I mean, you told me to kill all the older people.
For yourself. Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Haha, I still got it though. How much is this mirror?
What ho! How can me humble and not at all adventurous self assist you today?
So I'll end the day again. No, he's not in his office. Interesting. Spawn mail. It has been a mundane day. Nothing out of the ordinary going on anywhere. Regular day in the usual district. The typical planet who longs for some excitement. 2 humans have to die, sparing any humans with a food service background. Interesting. Is it really that hard to stop for people to stop being poor? Our latest column has the answers influenced by a wide margin. Interesting. Kitchen manager, okay. Sanskar is a lonely person going through a rough patch in his life and thus became much sloppier when it came to checking if new hires are trained on food preparation and proper. At least they've got better things to think about besides what could go wrong. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, I'll come back to him. Stewart is the owner of a cozy fantasy literature themed drinking establishment called the Netherworld in downtown Cosmopolis. They're the origin party animal and love really obscure horror. They're also a member of a podcast about bad films. Taiju has been involved in organizing over 200 events, including anything from now Taiju I can't read today. Now Taiju focuses solely on throwing fundraising galas for the moderately rich to save the planet. Hold on. It says to spare any humans with a food service background, so... Jake, a self-prescribed chemist, loves to create new interesting recipes in their kitchen. Jake's latest work involves mixing opioids and uppers, Kill this motherfucker. This man knows what's up. All right. Gil used to be a sad, unemployed person moping at home until they inherited a large sum of money from their great uncle. Now they are lately less sad. Less sad. How many do I have dead already? Yeah, whatever. Now they are slightly less sad. I can't read. What the fuck is wrong with my brain? A slightly less sad person sitting in casinos, avoiding paying taxes from inheritance. So organizing a pretzel invasion, crushing opposition for pretzel invaders. They actively promote pretzel supremacy. Pretzels shall one day rule the land. Yes. Alright, Daiju. I don't know what to do with you. Yeah, Daiju can live. Yeah, I made my quota. Oh, he'll definitely be mad at me. I get the feeling I did not do that great.
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first. I see too many doomed profiles here. You must understand, excess death is not good.
No.
Our process has been meticulously designed and calculated. You need to exercise more caution.
Okay.
Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
I crave more death.
I told you one would get used to it. At least, I hope I told you. Corporate motivation and all that.
I get you, homie.
But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them? The question is too difficult. After all, you have not even lived a week. You have not seen.
Oh, that's right.
what
I have
the
to make it through the
tradition has
first
wrought.
week. Then the game gets wild.
This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you made? True enough. One must be in charge. The others are there to follow.
Yes.
The office is
I guess.
perennial and venerated.
If you say so.
Eons we have spent
I like to
designing
imagine
the
it's actually the cat
appropriate
talking.
methods and strategies. Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me? The children. They are a special case, for a different set
Good.
of departments to deal with. Countless. Infinite. Close enough.
Cool.
Anything else? Absolutely. All living beings have to be processed after the end. No escape.
I got my puppy over here with me now.
Even plants. Yes, there is a department for plants. Do not ask about the plant department.
But I want to ask about the plant
Anything
department.
Else? Technically, kind of. I must ponder. This topic is a bit too abstract for now. Anything else? Right. It has been
All right.
enlightening.
Nap time.
I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, I knew I didn't get my shit there. What day are we on now? You seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job can't have some harsh moments. Today's that day. So 6 humans have to die. At least 2 humans aged 35 or younger have to die. Any humans with a medical background have to die. Outbreak of salmonella has hundreds infected so far. Oh no! Why are these dead pretzels everywhere? Aww. Cool. Okay. Immunologist. For the past 15 years, I'm probably not gonna get it right, has spent every day working in a windowless concrete bunker, testing vaccines in order to eradicate some of the deadliest diseases in the world. During off times, they enjoy lengthy bonfires. Yeah, I think you can live. Age 35 or younger have to die? Okay. What's your deal? Citra Peskov. Citra takes all the shifts at the coffee shop they're physically able to take, so they can afford to buy deluxe cat food for their 5 cats. It's hard to remove all that cat fur before coming to work, but so far it seems they haven't had any customer allergic reactions. The tough decisions. I have to kill 6 of them, like, I don't have a choice. Brian lived an exciting, joyous life up to retirement. Then everything started going downhill. Life became rough, lonely. Their friends, family are all gone. They're... Oh. Bro. It's okay. I got you. Keiko goes to Central, where they study organic medicinal chemistry. As a hobby, they enjoy paintings. They enjoy painting lots of fancy, expensive miniatures, which they purchase using the money of their wealthy parents. Keel decided to return to the school to finish their education after their 4 kids grew up and went to find their own paths. While progress is difficult after such a long pause, Keel is dedicated, diligent. When not in school, they write slam poetry. Yeah, see, I gotta be careful while I let live. Animals are themselves becoming either an astronaut. The two things somewhat related. They also enjoy painting, mostly. Under the age of 35. Okay, what about you? Ohio, legitimate researcher or greedy tomb raider. Consensus has not been reached for when it comes to this noted archaeologist. For the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts around the Ferrodin region. Probably find something fucking really cool, but I'm sorry, homie. Trisha has been doing venipunctures for decades, drawing out large quantities of blood. Sometimes feel like a vampire. Lately, their health is taking a turn for the worse. And their hands shake, a symptom they keep ignoring because they keep missing the veins of patients. Yeah, okay, you're done. Yeah, they can live. I'll let Kill live too. Keiko. Oh shit, I fucked up. How do I... Well, I fucked up. I guess we're just gonna see what happens. I wasn't paying attention, I fucked up shit. I want to see what I already fucked up, so like I'm not gonna get the bonus anyway. And I want to see what happens. I want to see if he just kills me. He's just like, dude, like, you fucked up.
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. As I thought, you have marked fewer deaths than necessary. What happened? We cannot afford such mistakes. Would you kindly pay more heed to these? Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened? Certainly not good, no.
Oh.
Off you go now, Grim. Good
I'm
night.
sorry, boss. I won't fail you again. What do we got? What is astrophysics all about anyway? Let Annabelle teach you. New vaccine that could save countless of lives nearing completion. Noted archaeologist caught attempting to smuggle ancient artifacts out of Ferret shot by a militia. Oh Jesus! Recent tragedy proves once and for all your cats will definitely. Oh dear God! Mobster. Don Ferrino tries to muddle themselves after the old mafia novels and films without realizing, hey Tony! Sorry. Well, these stories are made up by authors who had no connection to the understanding of the organized crime. Soon they'll realize that they know honor codes and familial bonds. Crime is just crime. I have an itch on my nose. What the fuck? My nose is so itchy. Oh, it's the worst. Oh, I just pulled the nose hair out. Ah. You're dead. Maybe. We'll see. We'll come back to you. Blaze works as a prime minister's personal helicopter. They left flying so much they fly around all day. Even when their employer doesn't need to go anywhere, all the money for the veal is taken from him. That's not his fault. Excuse me. Everyone went to the caretaker business when they ran out of things to do. In truth, they have very little care to give and are very sloppy at their job, mostly trying to... You're dead. Gerard cuts and carves stone blocks out of stone at the local quarry. Gerard? I can't pronounce that name, I'm sorry. That's basically... Gerard? Gerard? Is it Gerard? That's basically it. There's very little else going on with their lives. Their dream is to visit the highest mountain in the world and maybe cut a tiny single stone out of it too. Ain't nothing better than pressing that pedal to the metal. Feel free, blast over the dirt. Juniper lives for excitement, the rush of the adrenaline, which is surprising even when not behind the wheel. Juniper is very cool and calm, and keep their attention and emotions in check. Anna has worked as a judge for 20 years, and loves their job very much. Not so much because of the bringing of justice, but because of the political power. And not having power and influence a little bit too much. I have to let the mobsters live. This guy just wants to carve stone. Like, what the fuck? I think I did a good job. I feel comfortable. I feel good about that one.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. Interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval.
Oh, okay.
Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct. I see the required profiles are all here. Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started. Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say...
This game's probably gonna get crazy soon.
Your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent.
Yeah!
Sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty. So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise. We do what we can to provide for our spawn.
Yeah!
Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize. The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence.
Woo!
Display it proudly on your workstation. Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow. What? I swear, there must have been something off in the Grim Brew. Nonetheless,
Nah, man, I just like ice
as
cream.
such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed. That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Yeah! Can I buy this shit from him now?
Need ye cures for ailments or a trinket to ward off a curse?
I'm interested, okay.
Shiver me timbers. I there went in. The device, some might even call it music.
So I have a music box now? New customer, welcome. Best newcomer, Grim Reaper. The killing of many humans. Participants of the Intergovernmental Challenge blasting up tomorrow morning. A crackdown on organized crime as police seize a major shipment of narcotics and firearms. A whole week already by the time flies. One more task straight ahead. I think we are making a difference, so let us continue with what we are doing. Score for the day. 3 humans have died. Spare any humans aged between 35 and 60 if possible. So out of 5, that's... Alright, well, let's start with you then. Pietro comes from a family of soldiers going back several generations. As such, they felt they had little choice but to follow the same path and enlist. They are now returning from their second tour at Faradin, although they're really not into this whole military thing at all. Okay. 10 years, Ayasha has spent gazing through a powerful telescope at the stars crossing the universe. Bit by bit, they become even more convinced that the whole world is actually some sort of simulation. A realistic reproduction crafted in binary. Well, we'll have to show them that it's not. Part-time scholar, part-time engineer, and part-time musician who delights in building numbers and music instruments. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Giovanni didn't expect to spend as much time with printer scanners as they do. It's old, slow, and unreliable. They dream of one day destroying the printer with a baseball bat. Meanwhile, they've set up penny skimming program inside their company computer work. So they're a piece of shit, okay. Proselytizing into their... I don't know what that means. But since I should save one of you. And sorry, kiddo. Better luck next time. I'm not gonna, like, make any actual decisions that I would actually make, because, like, then we'll be here all day, like, debating morals and shit, and I don't really feel like doing that. No, I'm just gonna try to play the game. Like, that kid would have lived, in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't kill any of them.
Grim. Ah, yes, there you are. Good, good. Great work today. You fulfilled your tasks adequately, and all that.
Yeah!
However, an emergency has occurred which requires my utmost attention, and I must depart for a couple of days. Yes, straight to the point. While I am gone,
The cat!
another
The cat will be in charge!
Even though you passed the evaluation, I cannot leave you without any supervision. You will have more freedom, sure, but it is not limitless. Therefore, you will have to continue your daily reports as usual. I will be informed of your why, you are already acquainted. It will be Lady Portington, of course.
Oh, yes, it's the kitty. So that was a boy, because it was a blue collar, but hey, what do I know? Probably is a boy.
I know what you're thinking. I do provide ancient powerful witches.
Alright, what do we got up here? Instructions. So after I left mere moments, it seems to me, something happened at the plant department. Do not ask. As such, I need you to fill in today. Basically, it's grim for them. I hope it's okay. Oh my god, yes. 3 plants have to die. Good luck. A commune. Mercury on the path for glory. A commune for those who seek the revelation. Company gets stolen money back. Money surge access. Report. Windy and dry days ahead. Distance for my ordinary day photography contest now open. Cool. So I gotta kill 3 plants. Callie's been ground jump branch tangled down. Callie and their brother and sister started growing after a wildfire cleaned up the large patch of land. No other plants could survive on dry soil. Callie enjoys traveling and beautiful architecture. Okay. Original little tree is home to a family of squirrels while providing a safe place for a local cat that. Aww. Not even gonna try. With a common name Rolling Hen and Chicks, is a tiny succulent who lives sunbathing. It lives on the seaside between the rocks next to seagull's nests, never moving, enjoying the small things of life, not being eaten by a snail or not having a seagull scream at it for a moment. It's a half-meter tall. I don't think this one matters. Or it's the most important. Lisa's house plant. Sorry, Callie. Mr. Poddington? The cat lies sprawled on the table, ignoring your presence. Turns her head towards you, her eyes blazing with annoyance. Meow, she mutters, and places her paw about the documents littering the table. The guy repeats the secrets of contented meows. She then curls back into a ball and closes her eyes. Okay then. I'm not gonna pretend that's not adorable.
Friend, your visit's like the sun. Regular. And warms the room.
Give me the mirror.
Oh. One plenty.
Just give me the mirror!
A proper beauty.
Knock, knock.
Ooh.
That's exactly the question, ain't it? Nothing to lose, I'm afraid. You might be gaining something instead.
Ooh.
We are the exalted Chimera.
Chimera.
By all the blind, arrogant fools. We are Angst ex nihilo. We are nothing. We are Elan Vital. We are death. How does it feel? Not a cloud in the sky. Have you seen you, Reaver? It's a grim world.
Oh! I still like this one the best. Alright. Now to see what's up here. Day 9, I believe? Alright, we are back to normal. The plant department got their act together. You, however, should be ultimately familiar with the drill by now. We make a cast 2 humans that die, thus balance the world. New trees planted in Cosmopolis City local dog park. Many people in the hospital with poisoning from cow's milk. Come one, come all. Ace pilots to host a dazzling air show. Cool. Jai is number 4, the first kid at a really young age. These days they live together with extended family. Jai loves knitting and crafting. A liar and a grifter. Frank Coyce is the next politician who has... Politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. And these words and actions caused a veritable butterfly effect of misery on a global scale, which they now profit off of. Lorenthal is a full-time cashier, and they become embraced with the grind of will of steel. Their beacon in darkness is space exploration. Lorenthal supports every act taken towards space, and they even take cosmology astronomy classes in the community college with hope one day contributing to the cause. Kevin, born and raised at the McIntyre Air Base, loves the thrill of flying planes, intense combat situations. Their family has a history of military service. Kevin is dedicated to their spouse and 7-year-old child, rarely taking any time for themselves. I don't want to kill Kevin. Ugh. They'll be stronger for it. They have brothers and sisters, they can take care of each other. As dark as that sounds. As you enter, the cat paces around on the table as if annoyed and irritated. Meow, the cat notes while casually trolling around trolling around on her spot, pawing at the table. I take this to mean that I'm doing well. The cat, yes, she stretches and shakes herself, seeming more or less pleased. A swift nod towards the door with her head makes it clear you should be leaving. Cool. Anything I want down here?
Ah, perhaps ye require a delightful gift for a significant friend.
Not yet. Alright, let's see what the last day has for me. A total of 7... Interesting. A total of 7 humans have died. At least 2 humans with religious background have died. Spare any retired people if possible. Fancy flying convinces government to increase funds with all-purpose fighter aircraft research. Research has been struggling due to aircraft being bad at literally everything. Okay. A new celestial body located named Lorenthal after its discovery. Popular political commentator dies of a heart attack. Charity auction takes place in world. Bring your friends. Okay. Alright. What's this guy's deal? Michael has been a dedicated worker at the... Okay, Grim. Yes, you, listen up. Why are you such a tool sitting at your desk going over all the profiles like a mindless drone? It's time to break the rules. I want you to do all the profiles today. All of them. Prove you're not completely useless. I'll come back to you. No, fuck that guy. I don't do what I'm told. Raking leaves is hard. Blowing them around with a leaf blower is much more fun. This is why Brian takes care of the leaves exclusively with a leaf blower, starting already at 6 in the morning. The touch. Macaulay Culkin? As a child, Balthazar starred in a series of somewhat popular, if critically lambasted films. Mockery and subsequent demand to prove themselves drew ruin to their psyche. They soon spiraled into alcoholism and drug abuse until they met Mercury, who invited them to join all the downtrodden at the Path of Glory commune. Which all the 7 years have died, at least. Maybe this is a grandparent with an estranged grandchild. Spare any retired people if possible. Okay, well, whatever. Maybe this is a grandparent with an estranged grandchild named Guy, with whom they seek to reconcile. After the retirement, they move to a calm country home where they spend most of their time knitting. They own a marvelous collection of porcelain. Sure. Marco just can't get enough of nature and safety. Marco, they love nature and they love safety. An avid hiking enthusiast, they frequently go on numerous excursions all across the globe. Well, sorry, Holmes. Anyway, Seifu, obsessed with religion from a very young age, Mabali moved to a nunnery as soon as they turned 13. Whenever a stray thought of sin crosses their mind, they give themselves a good whipping of punishment. Praise the revelation, cries Graham, the often so-called right-hand person of Mercury, saying loans in the Path of Glory. Little is known of their past, only that they joined the commune at the very beginning. They are seen as the organizational brain of the whole thing. I have to kill them. When the Addisonary poked a fellow student with a pen, they realized from that moment onwards that their best friends will only be found on pages of books, as these friends cannot be directly poked with pens. Ew, he's a critic. See what you got for me. You see the cat supine, waving her paws in the air as if trying to bat something invisible. All of a sudden, she turns her attention to you, a devious glimmer in her eyes. The cat continues to stare, her tail waggling in a manner that seems pleased. Ugh, all those deaths, that was awful. The Bonnie sits in silence, an accusatory look in her eyes. Hey now, I'm not the... The cat continues her silence. Yeah, slowly rotates her head to the right. Nope. I got into it with the cat. Did I buy anything here?
Aye. This port offers the best trades in the universe.
Really? What the hell is this?
Cord blimey, how did this wee monster even...
First I'll buy the
Sure
fucking
makes
gerbil.
delightful squeaks when ye stroke it.
Jesus. Alright guys, that's what we're gonna call it for today. Can I save the game? If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new, like the video, and hit the bell to stay notified for when I upload. I'll see you guys in the next video. Signing off.